Hi, just wanted to talk about the parable of the sower and the seeds. The parable, of course, is found in Luke 8 in verses 4 through 15. I just want to jump right in and talk about the explanation. Often this parable gets described as a parable indicating who is and who isn't saved, and I think that's wrong. I used to think that was the case, but upon closer study, I don't think that's the case. I think it relates to our fruitfulness, and it's an encouragement to us to be persevering with a virtuous heart to produce fruit, to hold on to the Word of God. That is the message. But let me just go through the explanation that the Lord gives in verses starting in chapter 8, starting in verse 11. Now, this is the parable. The seed is the Word of God. And those beside the road, and this is the important part, those beside the road are the ones who have heard. Then the devil comes and takes away the word from their heart so that they will not believe and be saved. Right there you have one group of people who is not to be saved because the word of God was taken away from them by the devil. Those on the rocky soil are the ones who, when they hear, they receive the word with joy. So they receive it, they are saved. And yet these do not have a firm root. Why? Because they don't stay in the Word of God. So if you get saved, but you don't stay in the Word of God, you don't have a firm root, what happens? In a time of temptation, you fall away, like Peter did when he denied the Lord. The seed which fell among the thorns are the ones who have heard, and as they go on their way, they are choked by the worries, riches, and pleasures of this life, and they bring forth no fruit to maturity. So again, they were bringing forth fruit, but it just didn't mature, and we've seen that. If you've ever had a garden, you'll have certain things that the fruit starts, but it just doesn't get to the point where it's going to be table ready. Or the apples that just don't get quite good enough to eat. And that's the state of someone who is more concerned with the things of this world, or allows the worries and other things to choke out their walk with the Lord. So the third soil is the good soil, which we all should strive to be by remaining in the Word. And what does it say about them? They have heard the Word of God, with a good and virtuous heart, and hold it firmly. So there's the encouragement. We need to hold it firmly and produce fruit with perseverance. So we have a contrast of soils for this reason, to tell us to hold the Word of God firmly. I hope this is helpful to you. I hope it's a blessing. If so, comment below, and please like and share.